creating what you want to create versus what you think audience might like. What does that battle look like for you?
Yeah, like actually, you can't really predict what your audience likes because our like best song or most listened to song, like we didn't expect this to be
Get
the
better.
most listened. Yeah. Like we didn't expect this. Like we would have guessed another song, which the audience doesn't like too much apparently. But yeah, so like also with these upcoming songs, it's like always like just a guess. Like we can't predict anything. Like we really think, you could really think like that you could predict it, but like for us, like we could have never predict which song turns out.
I wonder if that's changed over time, like maybe with Spotify and streaming and like the recommendations that Spotify is able to like do now. I mean, sometimes the algorithm blows my mind for like how good it is at randomly picking a song that I actually like. I just recently had that experience with this random band that I'd never heard of, and it chose not even one of their top 10 most popular songs. I put in my like recommended playlist or whatever. And I was like, this song's fire. And I went back and looked. I assumed it was going to be like one of the most popular songs, and it wasn't even in the top 10. And I'm like, how does the algorithm know I want to listen to this? You know, like this is insane.
Yeah, it's crazy accurate sometimes.
So I wonder if like that makes it more difficult for bands to like have any chance of really figuring out what their audience wants, and probably benefits just creating good music or whatever that looks like for you.
Yeah, like sometimes Spotify for Artists is a great tool. So you have some insight in which songs are listened to at which time. And like the algorithm also like needs to be triggered. Like certain songs needs to be saved. Like people need to follow you. They need to listen to it on repeat. And if that happens, and then the algorithm shows it to a broader audience actually. But you can't predict this like before you put it on Spotify.
Yeah, you're like, this exact thing is going to trigger the algorithm.